Hello everyone! I am back. I know it's been like a year since I've done a video. Life has been a little crazy, a little hectic, but I just wanted to just do like a basic video, just me doing my makeup, catching you guys up on what's been going on in my life so far. There's been some pretty big changes since the last time I made a video. So yeah, I'll just be doing a quick makeup routine and just catching you guys up. So let's get started. Okay, hair is up. We are ready to go. I've done my skincare routine already, which you can find on my last video that I did. It's very short. I don't believe in long, crazy skincare routines because I will not do them if I have a very long skincare routine. So, okay. Ooh. Oh, it feels so good. I don't know if this actually does anything, but it feels good. So that's all that matters, right? So yeah, I guess just to kind of get started as I'm doing my makeup, and I'm gonna try to make this quick. I always say I don't take that long with my makeup, but then it's like 25 minutes later, so hopefully this is short. Well, I guess to start, I got a new job last November. I actually started November 1st, 2022. I'm still in commercial real estate. I do property management. I was out in the suburbs. I was out in Rosemont before, out by O'Hare Airport. And now I am downtown. I'm in the Loop in downtown Chicago. And I'm still an assistant real estate manager. But I absolutely love being downtown. The people on my team are amazing. They're just such nice, good people, which is obviously what you want at a job because people make or break the job, typically. But yeah, no, it's been really good so far. It's, definitely a different pace being downtown. Also, not that anyone cares, but I think I'm gonna do purples to match my little purple tank top. Yeah, I'm gonna do purples for sure for my eyeshadow. But yeah, definitely a different pace being downtown, a lot faster pace. It's very busy at the building. The building was built in 2020, it opened in 2020, and it's gorgeous. I'll show a photo here. But it's just stunning. It's Class A trophy building in downtown Chicago, and it's 57 stories, and it's really a blessing to be able to work there. I wanted to work downtown, just in a big city, honestly in Chicago since I was little. So it's a big deal. I'm excited about it. To be completely truthful, I don't think I'm probably gonna stay in real estate my entire life. It's not a passion for me. I like it. It's a good job. It keeps me busy. The people are great. But it's just, I really feel like God is calling me to just do more and just to do something different with my life. And that's great. I'm really blessed that I already feel like I know what I want to do. So I've been looking into life coaching, which if you don't know what that is, I promise that's not a made up thing. It's not a made up career. It's like a counselor, but I wouldn't have like a master's or a degree. I would get a certification in life coaching, and it's pretty broad too. Like you just have to find your niche within life coaching, and you just help guide people in their lives and help instill hope. And I don't know, I really want to be doing something where I'm really helping people. I'm being one-on-one with each other and like sitting down one-on-one and excuse me. And I just feel like that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just trying to save money so I can start taking those classes, but I'm really excited to see where that goes in the future. But for now, I mean, my job is going well, and I I enjoy what I'm doing right now. So, but I just know in the future I'm probably gonna move on to something else. But also I know this looks scary right now. I promise it'll look better by the end of the video. But so yeah, that's a little update on my job. Corey actually has a new job now too. He started with Hostess, I think at the beginning of the year in January. So he's very close to the house, which I will get into the house in a little bit. But he really likes it and very close by. He's making what he made at his last job. It's just closer, so obviously saving on like gas and all that is great. So yeah, it's going really well. Stuff's just falling into place, which I wouldn't, didn't doubt it, but, well, maybe for a little bit. But no, everything's going really well. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, we bought a house, which I had posted about, I guess, yeah, late December, the day we bought the house, December 30th, which was our 5-year wedding anniversary in 2022. And we're in a close by suburb. We're in a suburb of Chicago. The house, I was apprehensive about at first just because I don't like feeling held down to things and like I'm being pushed into a corner. Like, if we buy a house, this seems super permanent and I don't like that feeling. I want to be able to kind of do what I want when I want. And it did freak me out, but Corey was pretty persistent with looking at houses. And finally I was like, okay, we're not going to buy a house, but I'll just start looking at houses just to see what's even out here, if we could even afford a house in this area. And I started looking and there's so many cute houses. I was like, oh my gosh. And I ended up, giving in. But I'm really glad I gave in, and I'm really glad he was persistent because I love having a house. I love having a yard. We've been wanting to get another dog for a while too, and we didn't because we lived in an apartment, and I was like, I am not walking 2 dogs every morning and afternoon and evening. That's going to be too much, and there's just not going to be enough room in the apartment for 2 dogs, etc., etc. And so got the house. We've been here for almost 6 months, which honestly, it feels like we've been here so much longer than we have. But I mean, it kind of makes me feel better. If you saw the room that I'm sitting in right now, it is messy, like a wreck. And I will be doing a house tour at some point. I don't know when, so don't hold your breath, but I will be doing that because I want everyone to see the house and the layout. It's such a cute house. It was built in 1900, so it's 123 years old. It has so much character. Also, I know this isn't how, yeah, look how sexy I am. I don't know what that was. Okay. My little goatee right here. I know this is not how people do makeup anymore because we're all about the natural look, which I love. But your girl has dark spots. Your girl has dark under eyes. Your girl needs to cover the uneven skin tone. So here we are. But yeah, anyways, love the house. We have made some changes. I mean, not many because they completely renovated it beforehand, but it still had that character that I love, like the crown molding and just the archways and I think it's the original hard floors too are still here, and they're beautiful. So beautiful. So yeah. And we have a fenced-in backyard for the dogs, and our neighbors are wonderful. They're so nice. And yeah, we're still super close to the city. We're close to all of our friends, so it's been really great so far. But yeah, with the new house, we got a new little pupperino, which I'm sure some of you have seen online. I know this is a really attractive angle, really attractive look. But her name's Domino. She is a German Shepherd Golden Retriever mix. She is Corey's baby. I mean, she's my baby too, but Louie, for some reason, our first dog, always went towards me the most and was very close with me from the beginning. And so I'm really glad that Domino is really close with Corey, and she and Louie get along so well. He needed a buddy. We really wanted him to have a friend to play with, and just, I mean, we both work full time, and Corey works night shift, he's sleeping during the day, and we wanted Louie to have just a buddy to play with. So yeah, very grateful that they're getting along as well as they are. But yeah, you guys, it's summertime. I'm so excited. I feel like, I mean, okay, this is what happens every year. It's spring for like 2 weeks, and then everyone's like, it's summer. It's like, actually, it's still spring, and it's going to be spring for a little while. I love spring. Spring is, I think, one of my favorite seasons, or my favorite season. But now it is finally actually summertime, and the weather, at least up here in Chicago, has been gorgeous. Like, I'm going to try to be outside as much as I can, get a little tanner, because believe it or not, I used to actually be pretty tan because I was outside all the time when I was younger, and I have just gotten so pale from, working inside, working a desk job. So, but also I need to clean up that eyeshadow. That is a little rough, but it'll all come together in the end, people. But yeah, I'm seeing family today. My mom and dad drove up for one of my nephew's birthdays, so we're gonna be hanging out up here. Because one of my brothers lives up here, so that'll be fun. I'm very excited to just hang out and have chill time. Yesterday at my job, so we give tours at the building, like for our tenants, but also potential tenants and just other organizations if they want to see the building, because it's newer and it's really beautiful, and people want to see the views from the top floors, and because we have great views of the city skyline and the lake. So I got to give a tour yesterday. It was my first official tour at the building. It went really well. It was actually for an organization in Korea, a real estate organization in Korea. And they come here, I guess, every year just to tour different buildings in the city, and they chose our building as one of their buildings this year. So that was a really cool honor. They gave me a gift. They were so nice. None of them spoke English. I think a few knew some English, but I think for the most part, they weren't like fluent in English, right? So, which is understandable. I'm not fluent in anything but English, so I get it. But they had a translator, and it was a really cool experience, and being able to get a gift from them was just really sweet, and it meant a lot. And it's from Seoul, Korea, South Korea, so it was really neat. I have some tattoos now. This one I need to get rid of because it's in a spot that doesn't really pick up pigment, so it has like breaks in the line. So I'm gonna like use a laser and try to get rid of that. But then I have the best angle, this rose here, and then I got a little crescent moon. I got this one with my best friend Jess, and then this one with my best friend Kaylin. And I'm gonna get some more with some of my other besties, which we've already talked about, but yes. I never thought I would get a tattoo, because I'm not against tattoos. I don't know, I never had anything that I thought I should get permanently on my body. And it's so funny, I thought if I ever get a tattoo, it's gonna be something super deep and meaningful, and my first two are like a flower and a crescent moon, because I just think they're adorable and they look so cute, and they're like small dainty tattoos, but I really like hand and arm tattoos. So I'm just gonna get a few more. One I will be getting at one point. It's It's Jehovah Jireh. I want that on my arm. It means God will provide. And these last few years have been a lot. It's been very stressful at times. I've been very sad at times. Marriage is hard. Jobs are hard. Growing up is hard. And everyone always says, like, the 20s are your best times of your life. No, it's not. Like, I just don't think that's true. I think, it has not been bad, but it's been, and I'm grateful for this. It's definitely been a time of growth for me in many ways. And I am not complaining. I'm truly so grateful for that. But I would never categorize it as being the best days of my life, like, as a whole. It's been wonderful, like beyond wonderful at times. It's been beyond awful at times. And I've grown in all of those situations, and I'm very grateful for that. So, but I like being in my 20s. It has its perks, but I never try to wish my life away ever, or wish I was older, or I just want to live each day at a time, because we are truly not promised to even make it to the end of the day. So just be grateful for every second you're here that God gives you. With that being said, this is kind of has to do with it, but just like the getting older thing, like I would never judge anyone who's had work done, like Botox, any of that, because I know it's like very popular. It's getting more and more popular, and I told myself recently, like, I will never get that done. I'm going to be happy with what God gave me. And I want to age and just experience aging and be grateful for that. I also just don't ever want to be in a mindset where, and this is not me judging anyone who's had work done, because believe me, I get it. Like, I'm getting there in the story. But I just don't want to be in the mindset where I'm so, me personally, just so invested in my looks that, as I'm doing a makeup video to improve my looks, the irony, but just so invested in my looks that I feel like I need to change what God created. I want to just be happy and content with who I am and how I look, and how I look is going to change, and who I am is going to change. But what's more important is the who you are part, right? And growing in that, and just becoming a better, more loving person. And if I get some wrinkles along the way, then great, bring on the wrinkles. Now, with that being said, a few weeks ago, like, that was 100% my mindset. Like, I don't care, wrinkles are normal. Okay, well then I noticed, like, between my eyes, which is hard to see, but I have a teeny tiny line that's starting to form. Do I have fuzz between my eyes? I do. Well, I did. It's gone now. I was like, is that on my camera or is that on my face? Yeah, a little fuzz. Yes, joys of having two dogs that shed. But I'm just going to blend this a little bit. But I noticed a line right here was starting to form, like a deeper wrinkle. And like, I am 26. Like, I should not be having this already. And I kind of started freaking out. I was like, should I get Botox? And it's like, Sarah, you literally just told yourself. Like, I gave a speech to Corey how I will never have work done. And then I was like, there's a line. There's a line that's never been there. I have to fix it now. And it's like, oh, okay, calm yourself. I'm not going to get Botox. I'm not going to do it. That's not me convincing myself. I'm really not going to do it. But that's the thing. Like, we see these lines. It's like, yeah, you have expressions. Like, I notice I'm starting to get teeny tiny little lines right here. I've always had like a lot of lines in my forehead because I make a lot of expressions when I talk. That's just how I talk. And I love that. I love that I find humor in a lot of things, and that I laugh a lot, and I just, I'm very expressive when I talk. So, I want, this sounds so dramatic, but when I'm older, I want my face to tell a story, like, wow, she laughed a lot, or I don't know. You get where I'm going with this. So, also, I'm trying to do my eyebrows, like, much more natural. I just try to fill them in just a teeny tiny bit. Not even, like, I really don't even need it over here as much. But on the inside of my eyebrows, I just like to fill them in, but I don't want them to be too dark. I don't know, people. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yes, tell me if you feel like telling me your opinion on like Botox and all that. I mean, that even like lip fillers, because I've thought, it's just crossed my mind before. Because like I don't have like thin lips, and also I have makeup on my lips, so it's hard to tell. Oh, dropping stuff. But like my bottom lip is fuller than my top lip. But I thought about getting like temporary lip filler just to see what it looks like. Like it goes away. It's not permanent by any means. I don't know how this is going to turn out because this mirror is, I feel like it's so far away. But yeah, I've considered getting some lip filler. I don't think I'm going to because it kind of freaks me out because I'm like, well, what if it goes wrong? And I don't know. And I'm not usually like that. I'm usually more of a just do it and kind of figure it out kind of person. Figure it out later. But since it's on my face, definitely freaks me out a little bit. Because I'm just curious to see what it would look like if my lips were a little fuller. But I probably won't. But let me know your thoughts on that. I already know my mom's going to comment and say, do not do that. You do not need to do that. I'm not going to, Mother. I love you. I'm not going to. Sorry, guys. Eyebrows. I never, ever, ever thought eyebrows would take up my time, like while doing my makeup, but here we are. Doo-doo-doo. Let's fill it in a little bit more over here. I do need to go to the store today and get my nephew a gift. He's turning 2. So, you know, it's like, what does he really need or want? I know my sister-in-law said that he likes to like push things around and likes like water and stuff. So I'll try to find him maybe a little splash pad or something, but he's just gonna want that cake. That's all he's gonna want. But okay, this is one of the final touches and then I am done. This is like definitely, in my opinion, for me, this is like full glam kind of look. I've been like rolling out of bed most mornings and I'm literally just doing like foundation and concealer and powder, and that's been it because I don't have the time or energy to do anything more with my makeup, which is totally okay. But yeah, Corey and I'm trying to think of trips we have planned. I have a wedding coming up next weekend for a friend. I'm so excited for her. One of my besties is in the wedding, and so we'll be hanging out. I'll be seeing one of my other best friends, and then one of my other best friends is coming up here in a few weeks with her boyfriend. We get to meet him. I cannot wait. I haven't seen her in so long. I miss her so much. And one of my other best friends, I'm just gonna say, so the wedding I'm going to next weekend, her name is Sam. I can't wait. I'm so excited for her, so happy for her. My best friend Jess is in that wedding, so I'll be seeing her, and then I'll see my best friend Hannah the next day. I literally don't even know the last time we saw each other. I was supposed to go down to see her for her birthday in February, and I was insanely busy in February and rescheduled, but it's now getting rescheduled, so I'll be seeing her, and she's getting married in October. I can't wait for her. And so we're gonna just be hanging out and doing some stuff, like fun wedding stuff. And then my best friend Kaylin, I will be seeing in a few weeks. She'll be bringing her boyfriend up. So Yeah, very, very excited. Seeing lots of friends whom I love so much. They're like family. But Corey and I did go to Tennessee like a month and a half ago, and saw some really good friends who are also like family. Love them so much. It was a wonderful trip. Just getting away. I'm sure this is very attractive. Just getting away for a weekend, like a long weekend, and not too far of a drive. It's like 7 hours. It goes pretty fast when you have someone else with you in the car. But that was wonderful. Getting back down there, we went back down to like the Clarksville, Nashville area where we used to live, and it was so much fun. Much needed alone time and just time to relax. So, but that was probably the first trip we took this year. And I mean, besides me going down to the St. Louis area to see people and to go to different events, but we'll be getting out to Texas later in the year, and I'm going to South Carolina for the first time in like the very end of September with my mama, and we'll be seeing a very, very dear friend who is family. Brenna. Cannot wait to see her and hang out and see the area. I've been wanting to get out there for a few years, so excited for that. And then I might be potentially doing a solo trip to New York City this year. I've never been to New York City. I've always dreamed of going to New York City ever since I was little, and I'm just really hoping I can make it work, because I've tried to plan it with friends the last few years, and it just, everyone's busy. It's just life. And then with COVID happening and everything, it's hard to make those things happen. And, money is obviously a big part of that. So we'll see. I'm hoping I can. I'm not sure, because we want to do some renovations with the house too, if we can. So New York might be a next year trip, but it's going to be this year or next year. It's on my list. So I wanted to put some lipstick on, but I forgot to bring some up here. So, okay, this is the finished look. Ooh, yeah, so thank you guys so much for joining. I know this may not have been the most exciting video I've ever made, but I just wanted to catch you guys up on my life and just all the big things that have been happening recently. And I will be back hopefully soon to give you a tour of our house. I'm very excited to do that and just to show you guys around. I just need to clean and pick up, because it's a mess. We are messy people, and we have 2 dogs, so the combination is not great. So, but I love you guys so much. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, a wonderful day. If you ever need anything or just want to talk, please know I'm always here for you guys. Even if we've literally never talked, I'm here for you. And I just hope everyone's doing well. So I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.